I'm stacking my paper, making that cash. Like, these hoes, they hate.
Right, what's up, y'all? Y'all know what it is. It's your girl, J.NICHELLE. Man, I know y'all like, girl, you said every Friday. I'm working this thing on like color people time. I already know. But y'all, I'm super busy. Y'all pray for me. I'm going to school. I'm working full time. I have kids. So I'm never going to stop doing this. It's my passion. I put on for 316. So y'all know what it is. It's Flavor Friday. I'm your girl, J.NICHELLE. Of course, I have a special guest in the building with me today. A Sultry Bead Works by Kashia Lani is in the building, y'all. Give it up. All right, so Kashia, what's up, girl?
Hey, thank you for having me. I'm chilling.
Man, I'm excited you're here.
Yes.
You're beautiful. You look beautiful.
Thank you. It
Yes.
was a struggle.
What? No, I don't believe it.
But I made it. Hey, it's
Yeah.
about me being here, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Good.
Away from the kids. We got a little drink in our cup. We
Yes.
sipping.
Mhm.
Okay, and we're going to get into it for sure. So I'm going to start like I always like to do with how you doing?
I'm great. I am blessed. I am here. I woke up this morning, so I'm thankful.
Yes, heck yes, girl. I know. Now, I know you've been getting to it with the beads.
Yes.
Now, y'all, we're going to definitely get all into the beads, but we're also going to just talk about just life. We're
Yes.
just going to vibe, talk about life, talk about what it is to be a woman, to be an entrepreneur, to be a
We
mom,
work hard.
which is all the things that you are.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
So let's just start with how you got into beading. Is that
Waist
the
beading. Yep.
waist beading?
Waist
Okay.
beading. It was during the pandemic, and I mean for years I have been like always praying for something that was for me.
Yeah.
I talk about like my husband, like he is a musician
Mhm.
and he's so self-motivated, and he's always like he'll make a plan or a goal and he'll achieve it. And I was always looking like, I want to do it. I'm good. I'm a Gemini, so I'll start it,
Right.
but I need to be consistent. I need to finish it.
Right.
Like has always been my struggle.
So
I
I
have
got
no problem.
business plan. I just ain't wrote it down yet.
That's it. I have no problem with starting
Right.
something or being passionate, or I'm very creative. I paint. I like to do waist beads. I have my cosmetology license. I'm in education. If you challenge me to do it, I'll do. If you tell me I can't, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So we can put a bunch of things on my back. I am like about I guess proving people wrong.
Proving people wrong.
Proving
I was
people
gonna say
wrong.
that.
Yeah.
Proving people wrong. Like, don't tell me I can't do something.
Yes. So it started during the pandemic.
Yeah.
I had wanted some waist beads, and I was like, I'm gonna make my own, being crafty and creative.
Yeah.
So I went to the store, got the materials, I made the beads, and it was something about putting them on for the first time, and just me looking at myself in the mirror, taking the pictures. It changed something in me, and
Yeah.
so I was like, I'm making these for everybody. I want to make these for my mama, for my mother-in-law, my best friend. You know, I just wanted to make them, and then I told my husband one day, I was just like, I'm gonna make this a business. Like, I feel like I want to share this with women, period. I mean, men, if you want them, like, you know what I
Right.
mean? But I want to share this, like, this feeling that it gave me. Like, it was a blessing from God. It made me feel good. It made
Yeah.
me feel beautiful, and it made me feel beautiful. It didn't take somebody else to make me feel that way. Like, it literally gave me a superpower.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
this is my I'm a Power Ranger. You know what I mean? Like, this
Yeah.
is my, like, so
Now, I think what's interesting is, like you said, you just kind of like wanted some beads, so you kind of started that way, just like I'm gonna make
Yes.
my own beads or whatever.
yes.
And the feeling that you got once you actually put them on.
Yes.
Because I share that feeling with you. If you guys have not been to Kashia to get yourself your waist done, your
Yes,
beads done for your
tied.
waist tied, yes,
Yes.
you absolutely do, because your the experience is what I love.
Yes.
Now my beads, I absolutely, once you tied my waist, Kashia tied my waist, I have 3 of your lovely beads.
Yes.
And ever since then, I've been like, then when?
Yeah.
Like, I'm then
Yes.
when. Like, I ain't gonna slap her. I'm just gonna clutch my beads and think about all my life. No, seriously, but you we prayed over my beads. It was a
Yes.
very spiritual thing.
Yes.
So for people that don't know, waist beads are not just like a fashion trend,
Right.
and like they actually do mean something. They hold value.
Right. So waist beads started back in the 15th century. Different African tribes wore them for different reasons.
Okay.
And so in some tribes, it was for fertility.
Okay.
It was to let their man know that they were ready to have sex, that they were
Okay.
fertile and they were ovulating.
Look, let me take
deep.
these bees out. Girl, we sending the wrong message.
Some people wore them to because they were beautiful.
Right.
Some people wore them just because they wanted to let people know, like, I'm ready. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? And then with children, they wore them to show growth in babies. So as they grow, the waist beads will tighten. And then also adornment for, like, coming of age, like young ladies, young women coming of age. They would get new waist beads to show that and to show the growth. So as we've modernized it now, we put a little bit more meaning behind it. Okay. And for me, it was in the beginning when I started, I did a lot of like researching and like, studying other people and what they do. And I just learned that things were different. I didn't see anybody praying over their beads. So I didn't know about that yet.
Right. Okay.
Where that came from was I was about to tie my waist beads on. This is in the beginning. And they were cold when you put them on. If you don't warm them up, they're going to be cold. Mm-hmm. So I would warm them up and I was just standing one day holding them in my hands. And I was like, I should pray over my beads. Like,
such a good idea.
Set intentions. I turned on Lauryn Hill. Mm-hmm. I set my mood and my vibe, and it was like a mood and my vibe before I tied them. It was like me and my beads, like bonding. Yeah. And so I set my intentions. I prayed over my beads, and then I tied them. Yeah. And they meant so much more after I did that. Like it just kept going up. Like there was no like into the scale, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, they're not all. I have the permanent ones, but there are some that are just kind of temporary. Yes. Okay. So for people that are not ready to commit, we have elastic. And elastic you can take off and on as you please whenever you want. I always say tying on, it's about the commitment. It's about you dedicating this to you. Promising this to you. You know what I mean? And I feel like us as women, we don't do that enough. And so me just making that, you know what I mean, an experience. Even if you want to tie your own, you can have that same experience at home. But just that tie experience changes something. Like this can't come off. This is a part of me. Like, you know what I mean? These are a part of me. I pull on these in the morning when I get up. We have tug of war. You know what I mean? Like it's just like you have to tend to your beads like you tend to yourself. It's a part of you. And so the tie on experience is a little bit more of a commitment. And I always tell people, try the elastic, and if you feel like you are ready to commit to the tie-on, do the tie-on. You know what I mean? But you don't have to do it. The journey isn't different if you don't get tie-on. Clear. Like, if you just do elastic, do elastic. That's, to each his own. And, everybody's journey is different. So tie-on elastic, no matter which one you get, you are still tied. I still bless your beads. I still pledge your beads. Oh, I love that.
I mean, it's the same journey. It's a different journey, but the same,
And I love that you are still right now offering that same experience, whether it's tie-on or elastic, because there is a price difference for your beads. Tie-on is a bit more and elastic, obviously. But I will tell you, ladies, to get the tie-on, for me personally, it's helped me stay accountable for my weight loss journey. I know when I've eaten too much and them beads roll all the way up. You be full, like, oh my God. I'll be like, baby, I'm just a little bloated.
Feel it.
Just a little bloated.
Yes, you feel it.
You definitely do. But definitely helps keep you accountable. And then it is a trend right now. It is a really cute. It's always an extra little accessory that you can add to your outfit. That's what I love about it too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you're just going to the beach and you want some waist beads, you got elastic just for the temporary waist beads. So absolutely.
Now I want people to see the beads just a bit closer, but before I want to double back on something that you did talk about. Just to kind of in the beginning, you went to your husband, who is a rapper, who is not just any rapper. Y'all see how she try to casually drop that and keep it pushing. Who we about to ask you. So just XV Donovan is your husband.
Yes.
Big deal in the city. She said that's babe. Been babe. Clear. Let's be clear for a long time. High school sweetheart. Yes. You guys are still rocking.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's so dope to hear that he was supportive when you went to him with your idea.
Yeah, absolutely. He is, like I said, he is very self-motivated. If he speaks it, he's gonna do it. Like
Yeah.
he's hard on himself with the schedule. Like he needs to be up at 4 a.m. He slept 6 hours. He slept 4 hours.
Woo.
Like he's just like that. And for years, I was always motivated by that. And
Yeah.
even in the beginning when we first got together, I always like I looked at him and I told him, I was like, I believe in your dream. Like I've always believed in him. Like I see his vision and I believe it's real.
Ooh,
Like, you know, and it's
that's
powerful. I mean,
to have somebody believe in you like that,
it's very powerful. So like I've always just supported him through that because it hasn't been easy. It's been a struggle. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But he never gave up and he pushed through it and he continues to push through it. I mean, evolution at its finest. Like, and so I'm thankful that I had him, and I always say, like, it's true when they say keep people around you that can motivate you. Keep people around you like-minded. Because they keep you on your path. Like they keep you, they give you that little bit that you needed that day when it was really hard and you wanted to quit. They feed you. You know what I mean? And
I can't give up. He's still going
exactly.
hard. Exactly.
I can't go to sleep. I gotta wake up. He's already up and working. Like that be hitting me. Like if I'm not like in my zone and doing what I'm supposed to do and I see him and he continues to keep pushing, I'd be like, oh, he judging me. Let me get up and do my stuff. Like
but I know what he's saying in his head.
But I'm thankful for that because I feel like God put that into play because I've always felt like I'm meant for more. He has been an inspiration and he is my best friend. I'm thankful for him because we are friends. Like, you know what I mean? And so we have those hard conversations, like those tough conversations. Like when I'm not on it, he always be like, hey, remember what you said?
I love that. Ooh,
like, you know what I mean?
You accountable.
Like, you know, so I love that. So yeah, he's the real deal. Like, and he is very passionate about his craft. Yeah. He is passionate about his shit. Don't play.
Don't get it twisted.
He don't play about his stuff. So
look, we're going to talk at you. Yeah. We got to talk. We got to sit down. We got some things we got to talk about.
That's it. So I'm rooting for him I do feel like he will accomplish his ultimate goal, what he's after.
Yeah.
And that's just consistency, believing in, you know, praying and being obedient. So I definitely feel like he is on his path. He's on the right path. And he'll get there. He just has to.
And I seen you, girl. I seen you when he was performing. You know every word to every song. So when you say I support, I see the vision. I believe that because I was recording. I was like, she ain't stopped saying like every word to every song. Damn near the stage.
Yeah.
You like,
no, I do. I know. When he performs, when he has to practice for like shows, I'm always like, I got you. And I'll do everything that he does.
Okay. Well, y'all see it. She tried to skip past it, but we had a double back.
Yeah.
Show love to XV for sure. Absolutely. We need you here. We got some things we got to talk about.
But he next.
Look, he next. But we had to get the queen first.
Yeah.
We had to get the queen. So how is it like just kind of stepping out on faith and just starting this business? Because you've been working.
Yes.
I see you at all these pop-ups, all these different like events around town, vendor things. So you definitely have been like just pushing the brand, pushing the beats for sure. So how's it all been?
It's been definitely a major journey. There has been some beautiful moments. There have been some breakdowns. You know, it's when you probably understand this. Like when you love something so much and you're so passionate about it and you want it to go here, and it's not moving as fast as you want, those moments are hard. Especially when you're doing it by yourself. I be by myself.
Oh yeah.
I get off of work. I go to work. I'm an educator. I go to work in the morning, get off at 4:30, come home, tell myself, okay, 6:37, I got to get on Beads. And I'm doing that till 10. Like, wow. And I try to, stick to that schedule because it's so important. Like, ain't nobody else gonna do my beats for me. Yeah. This is all like my creativity, you know what I mean? So when you put all of that into it, you just want to see that in return. Yeah. Like, but you got to believe and you got to have faith and stick to it because the moments for me, I think that make me feel so good is when I tie somebody and my intentions were received. Yeah. When they know, like, you put your heart into this, you know what I mean? You really meant it when you tied me and wanted me to stick to those intentions and goals that I set. So I've had women cry. I've had women tell me their stories. And I mean, even having my cosmetology license when I did here, it was the same vibe, the same, feel of talking and expressing yourself.
I love this. It's all coming full circle.
Yes.
It's like, this is what you're supposed to be doing.
Right. And so I love those moments. And when I see women that are pregnant and that come back to me 6 months later, like, oh, these are too tight. Can you retie? Can you restrand these? And so that's a moment, like, that's like crazy to me. Yeah. Like, this is really a business that I started, and it's really like doing something, you know, and I'm just thankful for what it's doing. It's not about the money for me. It's about the experiences and, you know, making memories with people. Like, women are dope. Like,
yeah, we are.
Women
Give
are
it
strong.
up.
They are.
And I just want to flip the script a little bit, take it all a little bit easy. Now we're gonna get, because I can't stop taking my eyes off of these beads.
Yes.
I wish you were here. They're like popping out at me. I don't know why the gold and the purple is just popping out at me.
Yes.
But we're gonna show a little bit more, get into them a little bit more,
Yeah.
and where you guys can cop the beads. Now, I want to tell everybody just kind of my experience with you and my vibe with you, because I think that's important.
Yeah.
When you get the beads, you know, you started praying for them. You said that you got your music going. It's a whole vibe. Okay,
Yes.
It's like a peaceful,
Yes.
like surrounding, and you feel it's so welcoming.
Yeah.
That you feel like this is a safe place where
Right.
you can break down and lay your
Right.
burdens down.
That's it.
Which is heavy for you to carry that.
Yeah.
What a wonderful woman you are to be able to say, like, I'm here. And I want to let everybody know from my mouth that I've always experienced you as a genuine spirit. You've always given good energy. I've given good energy to you, and I've got it back in return.
Right.
And I appreciate that from one sister to another.
Yes.
Because we are hard on each other. Women go through a lot.
Yes.
We deal with a lot. And when you can just big up another woman, it feels good to me.
Right.
Like, I think that we just got to big each other up a little bit more.
It.
And I think that you are such a dope person. So for everybody who's thinking about getting tied, I would highly recommend to contact Kashia to get your waist beads done, because it's an experience. It's not only the beads that you would get in the fashion and it's cute and all that. Yeah, we know. But the experience behind it, and as far as the meaning and how you feel when you leave the door,
right,
that's the most important.
Yes. I've even you saying that, like, I think how I'll get chills, like, thinking about an experience that, you know, from tying on waist beads. Like, it means so much. We don't give ourselves enough time for us.
Yeah.
So like, tying my waist beads, I promised myself I'll have me time.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna ask for that me time. I'm gonna take that time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you what my time looks like.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Say it.
So it's just those commitments that we make to ourselves, and seeing those beads daily. It's a reminder. What did you tell yourself? What did you promise to yourself? What did you put out there in the universe? So they're powerful. They I mean, they hit you in so many ways. You know what I mean? Like, and then the more you add, it's transformation. Yeah. You know, it really is. Yeah. You go and go and go. Your journey is different. Yeah. Those might be for every little thing that you're going through and have experience. And what I tell people is the thing about tying your waist beads on is when you started your journey with those beads, and say you wore them for 5 years and you're ready to cut that. Like, you've accomplished achieved, that. You've accomplished. Ooh. You know, those beads mean so much more. Yeah. It is you turn that music back on the same way, the same ritual. Turn your music back on. Pray over your beads. Pray over yourself. Be thankful. Like, you know what I mean? And when you cut those beads, like, that's accomplishment. It's almost like, you know, coming out of the cocoon. That's it. Right? That's it. Spread your wings. Spread your wings. I mean? You're a butterfly, baby. Absolutely. And so that journey definitely means something. And when you cut those beads, throw them away. Don't keep them and save them. Okay, because I would have saved them. It's time to move on. Oh, I love that. Y'all better hit her up and get your beads. Who we gonna cut? What? Like, say for instance, you cut off a guy. Like, you want to keep him around, or you want? I'm done. Right. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, y'all there might double back a little piece. Don't keep those beads. I'm telling you now. Right. Don't you go. Throw those beads away. Okay, that's important. Show me what you have here today, if you can, and explain a little bit. So right now, I have them all kind of color coded. I like to see a rainbow. Like, it's art. I do these beads. And so some of these you can see, I have them in the order that I usually put them on my rack. Some of these already have charms added onto them. So let me first go back. You can get my waist beads from sultrybeadworks.com. I am also on Instagram, and that's Sultry Beadworks by Kashia. Also, I'm on Facebook. So I'm really on every platform. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm on Pinterest. I mean, I'm on.
You're on Pinterest.
I'm on
I love
Pinterest. I
Pinterest.
try to add myself to Pinterest just for inspiration.
Yeah.
I'm Snapchat. I'm on all of those platforms. Yeah,
That's a really
they have
good
creators now. You can become a creator.
I didn't know that.
So we don't know that. But that's what we're here for. That's
right.
that's why we do what
She's
we
dropping
do.
jewels, y'all.
That's why we
She
do
here
what we
dropping
do.
jewels. Okay.
Yeah. So, my waist beads, my tie-on waist beads are $30. If they already have a charm, that's just $5 extra.
I love that.
My elastic beads are $20, and same. If you add on a charm, just $5 more. I try to, when I create my beads, I literally have to be in good spirits. I have to have good energy around me.
Yes.
I cleanse my beads with Palo Santo, which is a tree that's in South America. That's supposed to be a sacred tree.
Okay.
Right? So, and it has, the reason why I don't like sage as much is because the smell that it has, the aroma.
Okay.
Palo Santo has an actual scent. Like, it smells amazing. And you smelled it when I cleansed you. Yeah, that piece, that wood. I know, right? And so they usually say with that, like, if you can't stand the smell, then you have negative energy that you need to rid. Like, it's because you can't take that positive energy. Right.
I love that.
I love it. So I cleanse my beads in the morning. I cleanse my beads at night. I cleanse myself and feel like your energy ain't right, sis. Like, get it together.
Yeah.
And before I start making the beads, I cleanse my table. I cleanse everything. Like, it makes me feel good, even if it's made up, because I'm manifesting this.
Yes.
This is what I want. This is what I want from it. This is what I'm putting out
These
there.
are the intentions.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So yeah, so my tie-on waist beads are, and most of these right now, some of these will be on my site, but not all of them, because usually these are like my pop-up beads that I brought from pop-ups that I've been doing. And usually when I'm making pop-ups, I'm just creative.
Okay.
And I try to make all of the beads different because I don't want anyone to have a duplicate bead. Like, I like for the beads to be different. I don't want you and Becky to have the same beads.
Right.
Like,
right.
Becky, give me the scissors. Like, no, I'm just joking. No, but I like you to have your own. This is your story. It's a journey.
Right.
You know what I mean? So your journey don't look like hers.
Exactly.
So why do your beads
maybe similar?
Right.
But different.
Right. But I do have, when I get like the mode that I'm about to get into is collections. I love making collections.
I love
because I go
that.
above like and beyond. I have time to actually think and plan out on what I want to do. And so those beads are different. And so I'll start with collections. I'm gonna have the black collection coming out first. And then just kind of go from there and up until summer, and then I'll focus more on the pop-up beads. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, my website is sultrybeadworks.com. If you have any questions about beads, or just want to know, like, I'm wanting to manifest more power, more creativity, more love, like, feel free to inbox me for custom orders. Custom orders are the same price. So my prices are the same. Like, I don't, if you want to add extra charms, like, I'll charge the extra for that, but custom order is a custom order, just because I feel like it's only fair. Like, you don't have to want what I've created. What's your vision?
I love that.
So yes,
that freedom and that flexibility.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes, and I have the history of waist beads on my website, why I started. It's kind of my story. Like, when you go to it, this is about me. So all the information is on there. The color chart is also on there if you want to kind of put something together.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Y'all better tap in and get into it if y'all not already. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Sultry waist beads.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to be putting all of your information. You guys make sure that you tap in. The information, if y'all been tapped in watching, it's been popping up on the screen several times. It is here. Make sure you guys tap in for sure. Facebook, tap, Pinterest, all the platforms. Do you TikTok?
Girl, I can't TikTok.
I can't TikTok either.
I tried.
Me too. I
got one video posted on TikTok. Like, I tried, and I was like, I can't do this.
I can't do this. And I want to get into it because it's such a good marketing.
It is.
Like,
but
platform.
What Kanye say? Fuck TikTok. I'm sorry, excuse my language.
He said all the kids, all they want to do.
My Gemini brother said no.
Look, he said, and fuck them nannies too. I like it. Did you watch the interview? He said, I don't like them nannies either. That one publicist and them nannies, get rid of them.
Yeah, right. That's my Gemini brother. We want to think outside of the box. We don't want to do like what everybody else is doing. Like,
girl, and they coming for Kanye after that.
They are.
They are coming for him.
And we be tripping sometimes.
We be tripping.
But it's only I think we're misunderstood, like Lauryn Hill said, who was also a Gemini.
Yeah.
It's misunderstood. Like, it really is. And like, Donald will be like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing good. Like, but it came off another way. Yeah. I'm sure he got a nickname for the other side of me, because she does exist. I'm gonna be real. She does.
So we get some. She admitting it now. Geminis, they are two-sided.
Yes,
okay,
they are. But that side is just more. I don't know. I don't really know. Like, I guess when I go, one person like takes over.
Girl, I only seen one side. I'm so happy.
I know. This is me. He'd be like, "You think you were so innocent?" I'm like, "No." So that's when I got to get my Palo Santo and I got to cleanse get it back together and come back down to you. So
I asked you too about the interview and just kind of about being different, because Kanye West, for a second, he had me and I was like, I'll be following him like, okay, I agree.
Yeah.
You lost me. You know,
he's going deep. He's going
deep.
deep. And I think what happens with me, like, I'll have a drink, I'm a lightweight, and I need a refill.
Okay, look.
I will like have a drink and I'll get start feeling it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I literally go and see things like it's a revelation. Like, wow, did you know that?
Almost looking in your third eye.
That's it. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like it's open. Like it's wide open. And so I think what happens is this translation of how he has discovered something just kind of gets like, okay, we lost you.
What you talking about? I be
like,
agreeing with a lot of what Kanye say. And you know what I do admire about him though, is because to have the freedom of saying, whether I'm right or wrong, this is how I feel, and I'm going to say it, you know, whether you like me, dislike me, agree with me or not, and I'm still going to be okay with myself at the end of the day.
Right.
There's some type of power in that type of freedom to be like, this is who I am, and, you know, this is what I believe, and this is what I think. And it may not be the popular choice, you know? And so I do love that he's discovered his voice in the sense of where, even if I sound a little crazy, like he wants to be the president. Like everybody,
I'll tell you why. We don't care what people think.
Yeah.
Geminis don't care about your opinion. Like, I'm a listen. No, and this is for real. We will listen, but at the end of the day, like, we don't care. I don't care if you didn't like the way that I looked or the way that I was standing, or I don't care if you don't like my outfit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you don't like my voice. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't know. I feel like we're so aware that we know when we doing too much. We know when, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when we're getting like, I don't know. It's just really weird. Like, but I think that's why he speaks his mind and why he wants to be so different, because we don't want to be like anybody else.
You want to
and we don't care what you think.
Yeah.
We want to be on the outside.
And
like,
there's so many people that are envious of that because they're like, I want to do that, but I'm too scared.
Yeah, because they care what everybody else thinks.
Yeah.
What does that matter to your goal or what you want to do? Yeah. It doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't mean anything. Like, and we are not afraid to speak our mind. They say we're very confrontational. My husband be all the time like, me and Donald Trump got the same birthday.
Ah! Yes. You didn't say the D word.
Yes, I know. And I
said the D-T word.
I can't even claim, like, but the thing about us, I feel like, is that we always want to be in control. That's what it says about me and my day. Like, I'm into birthdays and astrology. My husband is really deep into it. He's writing a book called Hip Hop Stars, which is really dope, which is I listen to all this from him. Like, I know all this from him. Like, I've known a little bit before, but I know all this from him. But like, we're very bossy. Like, we want to be in control. So Kanye, he probably wants to be like the boss of everything. Like, he thinks that he's right. Yeah. And I think there are times when I think that I'm right, but then I'm like, no, okay, I'm my bad. I thought I was. Like, I don't think Kanye adds as much. I think that. But when you go down the list, like, I think we want to be creative. We want to, tell people our story, because Geminis are the messenger. Okay. So let's talk about Geminis. You go, Kendrick's a Gemini.
She dropped
Kanye, Lauryn Hill, Biggie,
name
all
dropping,
Gemini.
just shameless.
Prince.
Name
You hear what I'm saying?
Wow.
So like my husband said the other day, like Kanye said, he said on the thing, he said Geminis are the what did he say? He said they're the GOAT. What did he say? Of the industry? It's true. GOAT. Because we don't care what people think. Andre 3000.
Wow.
We don't care. We just have a story and we want to tell it.
Wow.
That's it.
Dope people.
That's it.
Dope. In good company.
Can we help it? Like, I'm just joking.
Rihanna a Pisces.
She's a Pisces. She is.
I'm in there. I got somebody.
Yes.
She said, my girl said Oprah's an Aquarius. You better get with it. Put some respect on it.
My mom and my mother-in-law are both Aquariuses.
Yes, and I love Aquarius.
Yes, I do too.
But man, I don't know about you and Aquarius. Is that different? Do they get different energies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely different energies. If anything, I want to leave, like today, I want women to know that, like I said earlier, we don't give ourselves enough time. Yeah. And it's time to take that time. It's time to take that time, and it's time to stop complaining of how you feel or how you look.
Yeah.
Like, love yourself now, love yourself where you are. And that will give you the motivation to go where you want to go.
Yeah.
So, give yourself that same 100% that you give your job. You know what I mean? When you go home, like, give your passion, give your goal that same 100% that you gave at work. Like, my husband told me that all the time.
Yeah.
He told me today, he said, don't Issa it, babe. I don't know if y'all watch Insecure.
Issa,
when she did the interview, he said, babe, don't go Issa it. I said, huh? I'm already nervous. But no, we
Look,
just
she's been thinking that the whole time. Like,
I said, I'm gonna say it. But promise that those important things to you, those things that you want to do, and give yourself grace.
Yeah,
give yourself grace. We don't give ourselves enough grace. We don't. We give other people grace.
Yeah,
all day.
Oh yeah, and forgiveness and
go above
understanding. Yeah, oh yeah.
But when do we start to do it for us? We're mothers. We work. We cook. We clean. We do everything.
Yeah.
And remember that's a superpower. That's your strength.
Yeah.
Don't give up on that. And that's why waist beads have been so important and influential to me, is because this is my journey. No one can take this from me. This is my story. If I want to tell you, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I can tie as many as I want on, and know that this is something that I'm after. This is what's going to hold me accountable when I wake up in the morning, my waist beads.
Yeah.
So like I say, like, the ritual of waist beads is so you can fall in love with you. And I want you to fall in love with yourself every day if you can.
Yeah.
Every week if you can.
Yeah.
But if it takes the waist beads for you to fall in love with yourself, keep doing it. Fall in love with you. Like, we are so, precious. We are so beautiful.
Yeah.
So, and one more thing that I want to tell people is, a lot of people feel like because they're not of African descent, they can't wear waist beads.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And I always say, like, this is 2021.
Yeah.
I'm making waist beads for everyone. But first, what I'm going to do is explain the culture to you.
Yeah.
I want you to know what this means, where it came from, what it's about.
Yeah.
So then you can share that story. But once you tie those waist beads on, that's your journey. It starts here.
So it's not about color.
Honor that. Yeah, it's not just about color. It's literally waist beads. The top 3 things that I can think of. One is fashion, which is, your own, to each his own.
Yeah.
Do it as you please. Wear as many as you want. The second one is for waist management. It tracks your waist management. Like, if you eat too much, the waist beads are going to rise.
They're going to rise. They're going to be right under your breast.
If you're losing weight, they're going to fall.
Yeah, they are.
And you see that transition of them falling.
Oh, yeah.
You feel good.
You be like, girl, my beads is all the way down.
You feel amazing.
Yes, you do. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And then the third reason is we set intentions with our beads. Like I say, like, if there's a goal or a promise that you want to make to yourself, or if you're trying to rid negative energy, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, whatever that is, like, that waist bead, you set those intentions in your beads and watch it manifest. I'm telling you, I watched my, like, this, and it hasn't even done, like, spectacular things, but it's done things that I am so proud of.
Yeah.
And it's a year and a half now, like, that I've been doing it. I was struggling with consistency, boo. Like, and I'm here, like, still making them a year and a half later.
And popping up. I love
it. It's a blessing.
I'm like, look at Kashia. Every time I see your story, I'll be like, yes, go queen, go queen. Blessing. And you have a really great support system.
I do.
I do. And that's important.
Yes. When I do pop-ups, my best friend comes, Gabby Hyde, my mother-in-law, my mom.
Yeah.
And they come and they're tying now. They know the history behind the waist beads. They can explain it to you. So my ultimate goal is to open up a location and it be a vibe for women to come. That vibe of the music, the plants, just the energy, like mindfulness, like you being able to just leave everything, all that baggage at the door, come in and just release and open yourself up to be, vulnerable. Because like they say, like, if you're not willing to go through the mud, you're not gonna get there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lotus grows from the mud. Like that is, just a part of the journey. So I want them to be able to come and just let that go. Like, and to be proud of themselves and to celebrate themselves. You know what I mean? And to share that moment with your girls. Like, I love doing, like, parties. Like, if a girl wants to do a party and she wants me to come, we'll come and tie your friend.
I love that.
Yes, we'll come, bring our beads, we'll tie you. You guys can choose, and we'll tie you, and it's a vibe.
Cause she got good energy.
It's a vibe. And I think I love my energy like this because I feel like life is too short.
Yeah,
it's too short to be unhappy. It's too short to be complaining. It's too short to be mad.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, thankful. You have to be thankful for the days that you're given. You know what I mean? You have to appreciate the people around you, and give back. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love when a woman, the last pop-up shop I did, a woman came and she, she was talking about her experience with beads from someone out of town.
Mm-hmm.
And, it was a fertility journey that she was going through. And I can relate to a fertility journey. Like, one of my beads is symbolism for my journey, And so, it teared me up. It teared up Gabby. And I was just like, pick a bead from on me, and let's tie you today.
Oh.
And we tied her. We prayed over her beads. We tied her, and I hugged her and told her, I prayed over her.
Yeah.
And I prayed over us, and I just said, don't give up. Like, this is our story. This is our journey.
Yeah.
We will see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we will see the story like paying out the way it's supposed to. Don't give up. Like, believe in it.
She's trying to have a baby. When you say she's on a fertility journey, she's
trying to have a baby. She's trying to get pregnant. And she has 2 kids that are older.
Yeah.
And she's like, what's wrong? Like, that's your story. So you can help somebody else.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because, I get pregnant. I might be helping somebody. Which one of y'all want to come get this baby? Look, my man is going somewhere boiling. Because he wants another baby.
Look, give him his baby.
I am.
Give him his baby.
I prayed about it when I had my son, my third child, and I was like, I prayed about it because I do feel like as a woman, that's like one of your superpowers as well.
Absolutely. And for women that are struggling through fertility issues, like, that's a major blessing. Just to experience the first heartbeat, to experience, so you have to, like I say, appreciate those things.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? And just know that other people would love to be in your position. Or,
absolutely.
So just cherish it. Like, so, yeah, I said, yeah.
I love you. Y'all, we can talk to Kashia all day. Can we? Yes, queen. All right, y'all. I'm going to make sure I put the information all throughout this video. You guys make sure you subscribe. If you're tapped in on the YouTube, make sure you catch me on Instagram, 316 Flavor. Catch me on Facebook, Flavor by J.NICHELLE. Make sure you guys tap in again with Kashia. I'm going to have you run it down real quick again. Just tell people where they can tap in, where they can keep up, where they can follow you, where they can purchase, all that good stuff.
You can find me on Instagram at Sultry Beadworks by Kashia. You can also find my website. It's www.sultrybeadworks.com. And that's sultrybeadworks.com.
Yes.
And I'm on all platforms. So I am Sultry Beadworks by Kashia on Facebook. And also on Pinterest.
I was going to say your Pinterest, drop it, because I'm going to go follow you on Pinterest. I don't know if I am already.
I think my Pinterest it might be Kashia.
Okay.
It might be, because I started that back in the day. But I also have a YouTube. I'm trying to work on my content. I'm trying to be better.
It's hard. It's a lot to keep up with all the different platforms.
It's
even
hard.
if you integrate them and stuff, it's still a lot to keep up with.
Like, I have so much information that I want to share and motivational, but it's just hard being a mom, working, all the things that you have to do. So I'm trying to teach myself and trying to learn. I'm working on my business plan, just to be able to accomplish those, dreams that I have. That's another bead that needs to be tied on. I'm going to tie on another bead tomorrow.
But you will.
Yeah. I'm after it.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Look, y'all better.
She's chasing it.
She got the eye of the tiger, too.
She's chasing it. And I feel like I say, anything is possible. If you put the work
in,
it's yours.
Absolutely.
If you commit to that, it's yours. God, he knows what you want. You may not always get it. Yeah. But, I have some rewards on the way.
Oh, yeah.
We definitely do. And I just thank God that I don't give up and I don't get overwhelmed. I'm not the person that, if I'm working at McDonald's and there's a line to the back, y'all gonna have to be patient.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get overwhelmed. Yeah. I'm not going to let that fear take me over. I'm just gonna be patient and just keep walking through
one car at a time.
One car at a time.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have to wait till it's your turn. Right. But that's just how it is. There's always gonna be something.
I love that.
There's always gonna be something.
I love that.
You know what I mean? Just take it a day at a time. That's all you can do. So
I love it. Well, you
believe in the process.
Yes.
Trust the process. That's what it is.
Trust the process.
Trust the process and the journey. It's yours. It's your story. Write that book.
Oh,
I'm saying, write the book. Write the book.
Oh,
that's it.
Oh, that's y'all, look, I'm going to start charging. Don't say nothing else. I'm going to start charging them. Y'all going to have to cash out. Y'all going to have to cash out for the rest of these jewels. All right, you guys, make sure, again, that you keep it where you got it. It's your girl, J.NICHELLE. I'm back. I know I fell off a little bit, but I'm back now. Next interview is going to be Plainview. Is going to be in the building, so y'all make sure y'all tap in. That's going to be a fun interview. Kashia, I am so happy. Thank you again for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I know this is something outside a little bit of what, the norm for you. And I appreciate you giving me this interview and giving me the opportunity to share you with my audience. Thank you.
If it scares me, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
If it scares me, I'm going to do it. Absolutely. I love it. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And you got to come back.
Yes, of
We
course.
gotta update you.
I'm gonna sit over there while down in the XV's here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sit
listen.
over there while he's doing his
You
interview.
gonna have to, because I'm be like,
Yeah.
we're gonna have a sign. All right, y'all. It's your girl J.NICHELLE. Again, thank you for tapping into Flavor Friday. We out.
You told me you don't wanna talk about it. You told me we gon' come and talk about it, but you be in that girl's face wildin'. I'm telling you that's really fucking childish. It's childish. Can't we have